All right, everyone, we are live. So I want to welcome you all to the 2021 Local History Game Show. You live here, you should know this. My name is Mary Ann Savakinis. I'm the director of the Lackawanna Historical Society, and we are so excited to be offering the second virtual edition of our game show. It's going to be a great evening of lots of fun local history. So before I begin, I want to take a moment to recognize the people who helped us with tonight's program. First and foremost, my coworkers, Sarah Piccini and Olivia Bernardi, are invaluable in everything they do to keep us moving here, providing technical assistance and filling all of the fun little details for us. And I want to thank this year's sponsors, People's Security Bank and Toyota of Scranton have offered funding support for our program. And both of these businesses are amazing community supporters. They support not just the Historical Society, but a bunch of different organizations throughout the county in northeastern Pennsylvania. And we are always grateful to them when they get involved with one of our programs. I want to thank Mark McGlory, Chris Bolton, and Mary Frances Jackson of Electric City Television. They are live streaming our game tonight on YouTube and on Channel 19. And ECTV is a great asset in our community, and I think they're doing a great job in keeping us informed and engaged. I want to thank our teachers who are invaluable in setting up the game show. We have Cindy Sermonera and Kathleen Myers from Valley View. We have Sean Murphy from Riverside and Bill Gershey, who is a retired educator and someone I like to refer to as our resident sage because he's always offering some extra input into some of our questions and helping us build our boards. The dedication of these four people is vital to presenting this program that brings local history not just to the students, but to the general public in a very unique and creative way. I'm very glad to work with them, and I am also privileged to have established a friendship with them after 12 years of working on the game show. So I truly value these people, and I'm glad to count them as my friends. Tonight, Kathleen will be working with the game boards. Cindy and her special assistant and daughter, Casey, will be working on the scores. They'll be providing the scoreboard in the chat feature, and I'll update people as the games go on of what the score is. Sean is our official timekeeper tonight, and he is acting as a co-judge with William Gershey. So Bill and Sean, they will be the people we go to if there's any questionable answers that we need to clarify. Bill Gershey came to us at the very beginning of the program with his very good friend, Tom Kennedy. Tom passed away in 2015, and we always like to remember Tom when we begin the game show because he was invaluable into helping us start this program, and we hope that we are doing him justice in carrying on his legacy of promoting and celebrating our local history. So cheers to Tom and Bill. We appreciate your staying with us and continuing what Tom started with you. I also want to thank tonight's contestants. You'll meet a few of them shortly, but all of the contestants who signed on are great friends of the Historical Society, and we admire them not just for their willingness to participate in this and answer local history questions, but they don't mind being put in a spotlight. And I think that some of the contestants might have a little comments about that later and what they feel they're doing as they're playing the game. So thank you, contestants. And we're always glad to put our friends in the spotlight. And when we look at the spotlight this year, I just want to mention some of our other friends, some who have played in the past, but others who have supported us in different ways, are acting for a new category that we developed this year called Ask the Expert. So this includes video questions on each screen that will pop up with questions from some of our favorite local history buffs. These history experts include WNEP's Jim Coles and Ryan Leckie, WYOU's Mark Hiller, WVIA's Erica Funky, and local railroad historian and actually the very first game show we ever did, the champion from that game show, Dominique Keating. Scranton's mayor, Paige Cognetti, will be offering some questions, as will United States Senator Bob Casey. So we've got some great supporters out there who are happy to participate, and we're very pleased to have them with us. And finally, and most importantly, I want to thank the students from Valley View and Riverside who have worked so hard to plan tonight's games and to act as hosts. They have spent countless hours learning about local history to create questions and the game boards, and I have been very impressed by their enthusiasm and their genuine interest in learning local history, and I think you will all be impressed when you see them host their games. So cheers to our students who are participating. From Valley View High School, we have 2 students this year, Sophia Williams and Dominique Ferraro. And from Riverside High School, we have Maddie Alicio, Emily Taylor, Tiffany Gilchrist, Gianna Gaidula, and Olivia Ostrich. So you'll meet those as you watch our games in the next couple of days. We've got games tonight, we've got games tomorrow, we've got games next Saturday. So I hope everyone will stay with us. Sean Murphy was talking before we started, and I thought it was interesting that he pointed out that the students that are playing today would have been in kindergarten when we started this event. So it's kind of exciting that it's really moved on. So we're glad that we're continuing and creating a new generation of people who are excited about local history. Just a few reminders before we start. I am going to remind everyone who's playing on Zoom tonight, if you use the option for viewer speaker view will get you just the person who's speaking at the time, and it'll be a nice way to see the game board. So look for the speaker view when you're moving your cursor around the screen. Active speaker. Contestants, remember you have 10 seconds to answer. Sean Murphy's your timekeeper. He will tell you when time's up. If you don't have an answer, the other team is allowed to steal. We remind you to mute yourself if you're not presently playing, so we don't have too much overload. And don't forget that the scoreboard will be in the group chat so you can see it. And if for some reason you need to chat with your teammate, feel free to use the private chat, although we don't mind listening to your conversations during the game. So now on to game 1. If the contestants and our host could unmute themselves, I just want to introduce you before we begin. Our contestants we're calling the Lackawanna ladies, which are Laurie, Cadden, and Evie McNulty. Laurie, are you there? Laurie?
You have to unmute.
Thank you, Joe.
No.
Laurie, Cadden, and Evie McNulty, they're here somewhere. Unmute yourself in the bottom left-hand corner. You'll see a little microphone.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, that was muted. Ah, I didn't know we did it. Okay.
Hello, ladies. Laurie is a proud West Scranton girl who's devoted much of her time to local community organizations, including volunteering as a trustee of the Lackawanna Historical Society. Evie has served as Lackawanna County's Recorder of Deeds since 1998 and is much appreciated by local genealogists for her great work in organizing and making local records accessible. She's also a past Scranton First Lady from 1982 to 86, when her late husband, Jim McNulty, served as Scranton's 26th mayor. Welcome, ladies. Good to see you.
Thank you.
And then we have the Riverside 1 team with Joe Moceyunas, who's affectionately known by his students as Mr. Mo. Hi, Joe.
How we doing?
And Joe was Riverside's principal until last year when he retired. Before that, you were a math teacher, and now he's enjoying retirement. He told me taking lots of yoga classes and finding ways to be active and fit.
Yes.
Good to see you, Joe.
Thank you.
And Dave Walsh is here. Dave was a history teacher at Riverside before becoming vice principal in 2011, and most recently principal. Dave, are you there?
Hi, everybody. I'm here.
Very good. So these are our first teams, the Lackawanna ladies versus Riverside 1. And our host tonight is Dominique Ferraro. So Dominique, I am going to turn it over to you, but let me read the categories before we start. Can we see the game board for game one? So, ladies and gentlemen, your game categories include diners, which will be diners in Lackawanna County, either current diners or diners from the past. Mascots of yore. These are from high schools that are not around anymore, but there are still many people who remember them fondly. Islands in the stream. All of the answers in this category will include the word island. Ask the Expert with Jim Coles. So this will be related to Jim Coles' favorite subject, sports, local sports. So hopefully there's some sports fans in the groups that can answer his questions. And the final category is called No Cutting Corners. And these answers will all include the word corners. So those are your categories. And now I will turn it over to Dominique.
Hi, everybody. We're going to start with the coin toss. So Lackawanna ladies, heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay. It is heads. Okay, so Laurie, pick a category and a point value.
I'm going to go with diners for 10, please.
Okay, diners for 10. This landmark diner on Music Street in Scranton closed indefinitely in July 2020.
Chick's Diner.
Correct. Chick's Diner for 10. Okay, Mo, pick a category and a point value.
Let's go and ask the experts for 10.
Okay, Jim Coles for 10. Presenting Jim Coles.
Bishop Hannons.
The answer is Bishop Hannon.
I'm afraid Dominic is frozen. So that was correct. 10 points goes to Riverside. Are
Can you
back?
guys hear me now?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so Evie, pick a category and a point value.
Diners for 20.
Okay, diners for 20. Located in Dixon City, this diner, which closed in 2019, was originally known as the Parish Diner, Johnson Travelers, Peaches, and later the Sunshine Diner.
God. I'm lost. I know it's not. Yeah, it's not. You know, I don't know. Perkins? No. No, I don't know.
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
Okay, Riverside 1 team, would you like to steal?
Yes, we would, Dave.
Is it the Route 6 diner?
Judges?
John, what do you think?
Be more specific.
Yeah.
The 6 East?
That is correct. The
That's
60s
correct.
for 20 points.
That's right. All ones. All ones, yeah.
Okay, Dave, pick a category and a point value.
Go with diners for 50.
Okay, diners for 50. Once located on the corner of Forest Court and Linden Street, this diner was a neighbor to the Turkish Baths.
Time.
Do you have a final answer?
Abe's,
I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Abe's Diner?
Judges?
He
No.
said Abe's like ABE.
No, that's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Okay. Lackawanna ladies, would you like to steal?
Yes. Yes, would it be Oki's Diner?
Judges?
Well, no.
No,
That's incorrect. The correct answer
No,
is
that's
Yank's Diner.
Actually, it was a relative at Oki's Diner. Okay.
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 that's a tough.
Laurie, pick a category and a point value.
I'm going to do no cutting corners for 10.
Okay. No cutting corners for 10. Located at Sanderson Avenue and East Market Street.
Providence Corners.
Bull's
Is that your final guess?
Yes.
That's incorrect.
It is.
Riverside 1 team, would you like to steal?
Dave, you're muted.
The Boulevard Corners?
That's incorrect as well. I'm sorry. The correct answer is Green Ridge Corners. Okay. Mo, pick a category and a point value.
Ask the experts, Jim Coles for 50.
Okay. Jim Coles for 50. Presenting Jim Coles.
Time.
Do you have a final guess?
No, we don't have an answer.
Okay.
Wait.
No. Joe Madden.
That's incorrect. Lackawanna ladies, would you like to take a guess?
No.
Okay, that's your final guess, no? All right. The correct answer is Dick Chazowski.
I mean, yeah.
Can I interrupt for 1 minute? Are you hearing the videos?
No.
No.
Kathleen, when you play the videos, you need to unmute.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Evie, pick a category and a point value.
I'm sticking with diners for 30. 'Cause I'm
Diners for 30. Located in Music, it had to be rebuilt after a fire on Valentine's Day in 1999.
Terry's Diner.
That is correct. Terry's Diner for 30 points.
Yeah. Woohoo! This body was built on that.
Okay. Riverside 1 team, Dave, pick a category and a point value.
We'll finish off diners for 40.
Okay. Diners for 40. This was a very popular dining spot in the Abingtons until it was replaced in the mid-1970s by Weiss's Market.
The Abington Diner?
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
Okay, that is incorrect. Lackawanna ladies, would you like to steal?
Park Summit Diner.
That is incorrect as well. The answer is Toppers. Okay. Laurie, pick a category and a point value.
Okay. Let's do mascots of yours for 10.
What point value? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
10.
For 10? Okay. Mascots for 10. Name the mascot for Jessup.
Broncos. Oh, dear.
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
Okay, that's incorrect. Riverside 1 team. Would you like to guess?
The Tigers?
Is that your final guess?
Yes.
That is incorrect as well. The Jessup's mascot was the Green Wave. Okay, Mo, pick a category and a point value.
Okay, let's go with, let's stay with mascots of yore for 20.
Okay, mascots of yore for 20. Name the mascot for Tech.
That would be the Red Raiders.
You are correct. Red Raiders for 20 points. Okay, Evie, pick a category and a point value.
I'm gonna stick with mascots. I'll go with that 30.
Okay, mascots for 30. Name the mascot for Taylor.
Viking? Vikings, I said it. No, they're all down there.
Is that your final guess?
Yes. Vikings? Taylor doesn't have a school.
Is that your final guess? Sorry, I cut.
Yes.
Dominique is lost again. I'm happy to step in until she can get back. So if we go back to the game board and somebody tells me whose turn it is.
Well,
Turn to steal.
Would
like to steal, please.
Okay, do you want to steal?
Well, she didn't say if it was correct. I'm sure it is.
It's not correct. So
It's not correct.
So Riverside,
Taylor Trojans.
Trojans. That is correct for 30 points.
right.
I'm back. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry.
Welcome back.
Sorry. Okay, Dave, would you pick a category and a point value?
Mascots of yore for 40.
Okay, mascots for 40. Name the mascot for music.
The Red Wings.
That is correct. Red Wings for 40. Okay, Laurie, pick a category and a point value.
Let's do islands in the stream for 20.
Okay, islands in the stream for 20. This is a neighborhood in music.
Time.
I have no idea.
Do you have a final answer?
I'm just saying because of kidding, but Paradise Island.
That is incorrect. Riverside 1 team, would you like to guess?
Yeah, I married into this island. It'd be Spike Island.
See,
You are correct. Spike Island for 20 points.
I'm telling you, it's the principal thing.
If I could just let you know, the score right now is Lackawanna Ladies 40, Riverside 140.
Oh, really? You got to rub it in. Go ahead.
Okay. Mo, pick a category and a point value.
Okay, let's finish out mascots of yore for 50.
Okay. Mascots for your for 50. Name the mascot for Oliphant.
Lions.
That's fine.
That is, you're incorrect. Lackawanna Ladies, would you like to steal?
The Tigers.
That is incorrect as well. The answer is greyhounds.
Oh my know these things.
Okay, Evie, pick a category and a point value.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get them wrong anyway. Let's try. Islands in the Stream for 10.
Okay. Islands in the Stream for 10. Known for its Texas wieners and special sauce.
I got it. This is another one. Food, right? Coney Island. I got it.
That is correct. Coney Island for 10 points.
Talk about that.
Okay, Dave, pick a category and a point value.
Let's do Islands in the Stream for 30.
Islands in the Stream for 30. Part of the 3rd Ward of Oliphant, located near Jessup.
Time.
Do you have a final answer?
Lackawanna Island.
That is incorrect. Lackawanna ladies, would you like to steal?
Well, I don't know, so I'm guessing Gilligan's.
Is that your final answer?
Because I don't know.
The answer is Grassy Island.
And I knew. I thought I knew that.
Well, then you should have said it.
I didn't think.
Okay, Laurie, pick a category and a point value.
All that stuff.
Okay, I'm going to do Ask the Expert Jimmy Coles for 20, please.
Okay, Jim Coles for 20. Presenting Jim Coles.
Question 2. Valley View won the AA State Football Championship in 1992. This player was the Cougars' starting quarterback.
I have no idea. I'm trying to name from
Do you have a final answer?
Yeah, I don't know. Honey.
Okay. Riverside 1, would you like to guess?
I'm going to say Jack Munley.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is George Huwanitz, who is currently the head coach of our varsity football team at Valley View. Okay, Mo, pick a category and a point value.
Okay, let's go with Jim Coles for 40.
Okay, Jim Coles for 40. Presenting Jim Coles.
In 1993, Carbondale area won in a big upset the state AA boys basketball championship on a shot at the buzzer by this role player.
I have no idea. No clue.
Is that your final answer? Yeah. Okay. Lackawanna ladies, would you like to steal?
Jack Jones.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's incorrect. The correct answer is Leo Skarupa. Okay,
Jim.
Evie, pick a category and a point value.
I'll stick with Islands. No, Islands in the Stream. 40.
Islands in the Stream for 40. As Lieutenant Governor of Pennsylvania during this meltdown crisis, William Scranton III dealt with pervasive fear across a broad region.
I'm on a roll. 3 Mile Island. Right? Yes.
That is correct. 3 Mile Island.
There you go.
I'm on a roll.
So that brings the score to Riverside 140, and the Lackawanna ladies 90. And I know before the game started, I was asked to make a statement that no matter how the people do in answering these local history questions, it's not a reflection of their IQ. Is that correct, Laurie?
That's correct, Mayor. Thank
Or
you so
their
much.
job, or their job as recorder of deeds in this county.
And just for the record, I didn't read that last one when I answered the wrong corner, so I was thinking of a different street. Sorry about that.
No problem with that.
Go ahead.
Okay, Dave, pick a category and a point value.
Let's go with cutting the corners at 20.
Okay, cutting corners for 20. One of the most recognizable corners in Lackawanna County because of the 3 banks located there.
Dunmore corners.
That is correct. Dunmore corners for 20 points. Laurie, pick a category and a point value.
I'll go islands in the stream for 50.
Okay, islands in the stream for 50. Scranton stonemason Frank Carlucci worked on Lackawanna County Courthouse and the Columbus Monument. One of his projects was the landing station on this island.
Ellis Island. Go for it. Ellis Island.
That is correct. Ellis Island is the correct answer for 50 points.
Thank you so much. That does reflect my intelligence. Thank you very much.
We're coming up from behind.
The score is narrowing. We are now at Lackawanna Ladies 140 points and Riverside 160 points.
You're doing it. You're doing it. Okay, come on.
No, pick a category and a point value.
Let's go with cutting corners for 30.
Okay, cutting corners for 30. This location is where 3 towns meet in the Mid-Valley and is also the site of the anchor from the aircraft carrier USS Wasp.
Time.
Do you have any answer?
We're gonna say Elephant corners.
Judges?
Incorrect.
It's incorrect.
Okay. Lackawanna ladies, would you like to take a guess?
Miles corners.
That is incorrect as well. The correct answer is Blakely corners.
Blakely corners.
Okay, Evie, pick a category and a point value.
Well, I'm not going near Jim Cole's, I'll tell you that one. So I'll go to cutting corners for 40.
Cutting corners for 40. This is where Route 107 intersects with Route 407.
Again, a recorder deeds question. I'm going to blow it. Moscow?
Do you have final answer?
Yes, Moscow.
That is incorrect. Riverside 1, would you like to take a guess?
Is that Fleetville corners?
That is correct. Fleetville for 40 points.
We're dead. It's over.
Okay, Dave, would you like to take a guess? Well, no, sorry. What category and point value?
We'll do corners for 50.
Okay, corners for 50. This is the intersection of Route 247 and Route 106, often called the 4 corners of life.
Time.
Do you have a final answer?
Yeah, we'll go with Daleville corners.
That is incorrect. Lackawanna ladies, would you like to take a guess?
Carbondale corners?
Is that your final guess?
Yes.
That is incorrect. It was either Greenfield corners or Finch Hill corners.
Oh, God.
Okay, Laurie, the final question is from Jim Coles, presenting Jim Coles.
This former Riverside High School state champion distance runner also won 16 town marathons.
I can't forget his name. Okay. Oh, I can't think of his name. I know it. Do you know it?
No,
Oh,
why would
I
I
know
know a
his
runner?
name.
Why would I know?
Bernie.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I don't know his first name, if that's correct.
Oh,
That is incorrect.
Okay, one close. I know.
Riverside 1, would you like to take a guess?
We would definitely like to steal this and take a guess with probably the greatest runner ever to run in the world, Heidi Peoples or Heidi Wolfsberger. Her married name is Peoples.
But it's a woman.
There she is.
That is absolutely correct. Heidi Wolfsberger or People, since that's her married name. Great job. Congratulations, Riverside team, with 230 points, and great job, Lackawanna ladies, with 140. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, Dominique. Thank you, teams, for playing. And congratulations to Riverside. You'll be moving on to the semifinals, which will be held next week, Saturday, May 1st. I will be in touch with you with the Zoom link to get you there. Laurie and Evie, always a pleasure. You were wonderful, and we thank you again for playing, and hope to see
Great
you
game,
next
ladies.
year.
Great game.
You too, congrats.
So
Great job.
we're going to take a moment, and we're going to say goodbye to our team players. And thanks, Dominique, for hosting. You did a great job. Our next game host is going to be Sophia Williams, and I just have to let our other players in, and we'll start game 2 shortly. So you can all talk amongst yourselves while we do that. Remember, though, you're live on TV.
okay. So I gotta zip it. Bye, everybody. Be safe.
Bye. Take care.
Good job,
Take
guys.
care, guys.
Thank you, everybody, for playing.
Thank you, Dominique.
Thank you. My internet's so bad. I'm so sorry.
You did a good job. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna watch it on YouTube because I'm like, my internet's so bad.
We will see you there, sweetie. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day, everybody.
You too.
Good job.
Thank
We
you.
have our new contestants coming in. I see the Ossonts. Is that how you say that, boys? You are not the young men I remember. It's nice to see you. Hello, Judge Moyle. Hello, Representative Kosierowski. Welcome. It's great to see you. You can unmute yourselves so we can have a little conversation before we begin.
I was watching on YouTube, so I thought the game was still going.
I know, me too.
We move fast in this game. We want to make sure everybody doesn't have to stay up late on a Friday night. So,
We're glad.
Judge,
was
I just
very
want to
fun.
say, Judge, no matter what happens, I don't want any of this held against me in court. Okay?
Okay, because I know you're going to mop the floor with me. So wait, but I told my partner, Bridget, today I went to the Lackawanna County, some historical page on Google, and I was brushing up, and it said 18 people visited this page today.
that's why we do it. We just want people to brush up on their local history. So thank you for that promo.
That's it.
So we just finished game 1, and in case you all don't know, that was played between Evie McNulty and Laurie Cadden versus the Riverside 1 team, we call them, which was Joe Moceyunas, former principal at Riverside, and current principal Dave Walsh. So the principals won that one, and they will be facing off at the semifinals to whichever team wins this game. So let me just quickly introduce you, and then we'll turn it over to our game host. Our first team is our local leaders team, which is Judge Margaret Moyle and State Representative Bridget Kosierowski. Judge Margie is a veteran contestant, having participated many times in our past programs as a teammate of former Senator John Blake. She's a native of Scranton's South Side and has served as a judge of the Court of Common Pleas of Lackawanna County since 2010. Representative Kosierowski, this is, I think, is this your 3rd year playing with us?
Yes, so I should be better at it, sorry.
Graduate of Scranton Prep, and as a nurse for more than 25 years, she is dedicated to improving local health care, and we're glad to have you with us, so welcome. And then we have the Ossont brothers, which sounds like a folk rock team, musician band thing, but you are not. You are local former Valley View students. In fact, Chris Ossont was one of the student hosts of the very first game show we did back in 2010. And when we were starting before, we mentioned that this year's students would have been in kindergarten when you started. Not to make you feel old, but imagine how the rest of us feel. So we're glad you came back, and we're interested to see how much you learned about local history. And Mike, I don't know too much about you. Do you want to share a little bit about your background?
Sure. I graduated from Valley View a lot earlier than my brother did. I am a lawyer in the local area, and I also am on Archibald Borough Council.
Wonderful, thank you. So just a few reminders. If you want to put your view in active speaker view, it helps to see the full game board and also see who's speaking. Your host is Sophia Williams. She'll be starting shortly with the coin toss. But please remember to mute yourself when you're not speaking so we don't get too much feedback, and enjoy the game, have fun. You'll have 10 seconds to answer, and we will be alternating teams as well as team players. So one team player goes, the other team can steal it if they get it wrong, and then it flips back and forth between teammates as you go. So some of you, as I said, are veteran team players, so you'll know your way. And Mike, I'm sure you can catch on. So it should be fun. If we could bring up the board game, we'll go over the categories. I'm going to give another shout out to our sponsors real quick. People Security and Toyota of Scranton have provided some funding for the program, and Electric City is always our partner for this to make sure we live stream and get to as broad an audience as possible. The categories for game 2 include Ask the Expert, Paige Cognetti. This year we've added this feature of having experts come in and share their questions through a video. So Mayor Paige Cognetti will be here to ask you questions about local mayors, or about Scranton mayors, the history of Scranton mayors. By the numbers, all of the answers to these questions will be numbers. Alliteration. Alliteration answers will have 2 words that begin with the same sound. Very nice. These answers will all have a connection to berry. So look for berry to be in the answer. And bye-bye birdie. It's funny, the last 2 teams were hoping there would be lots of questions about the Everhart. These questions aren't necessarily the Everhart, but they are about birds. So they will relate to birds through Scranton history. So those are your categories. And now I will turn it over to Emily.
Sophia.
Sophia.
Alrighty. Just once again, my name's Sophia Williams. I'm a senior at Valley View High School, and I'll be your host for tonight. So, Judge Margaret, would you like to start us off with the coin toss? I'll flip it, and then you can call it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay. It is unfortunately tails. So that brings us to Valley View. Chris, would you like to choose a category?
Sure, let's go with by the numbers for 10.
Okay, by the numbers for 10. This interstate's number is 9 squared.
81.
That is correct. So that brings us over to the local leaders. Judge Margaret, it's your turn to choose.
How about Ask the Expert, Paige Cognetti, for 10?
Righty, I'll bring it over to Paige.
Before I was elected mayor, I served as special assistant to Pennsylvania Auditor General. In 1879, this Scranton mayor held a more elaborate title, serving as the Grand Master Workman of the Knights of Labor until 1893.
Who is Terrence Powderly?
That is correct. So that brings us back to Team Valley View. Mike, it's your turn to choose a category.
I'll do alliteration for 10.
Okay. This monthly event that showcases a variety of arts and entertainment exhibits in downtown Scranton.
First Friday.
That is correct. Great. That brings us back to our local leaders. Representative Bridget, it's your turn to choose a category.
How about Ask the Expert, Paige Cognetti?
Great. We'll bring it back to Paige for this one. Do you have a point value?
Oh, for 20.
Okay.
From 2009 to 2012, I served as senior advisor to President Obama's Undersecretary for International Affairs at the U.S. Treasury Department. This Scranton mayor and Confederate prisoner of war served as Lackawanna County's first treasurer.
Mayor, I don't know. Mayor, I don't know.
Time.
Would you like to take a guess or?
I have no idea. Can I ask my teammate? Is that allowed? I don't know the rules. Can I ask the judge?
You can work with your teammate.
Okay. How about you, Judge?
Can I take a guess? All right, I'm going to take a guess. Was it Mayor Hill? Hill?
That is incorrect. I'm sorry. Team Valley View, would you like to steal?
Mike, anything?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I have nothing. I don't know.
We'll say Winton.
I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. The correct answer is Ezra Ripple.
That was really hard.
All right, that brings us back to Chris. It's your turn to choose a category.
Let's go by the numbers for 20.
Okay. Passing through Lackawanna County from La Plume to Carbondale, this highway, also called the GAR, stretches across the country spanning 3,205 miles.
Let's say Route 80.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Local leaders, would you like to steal?
I think I know. Bridget, do you want me to take a guess?
Yes, please.
Route 6?
That is correct. Alrighty, that brings us over to Judge Margaret. Would you like to choose a category?
How about alliteration for 20?
Okay. The Lackawanna and Wyoming Valley Railroad.
Time.
Any guesses? All right. Team Valley View, would you like to steal?
I can't think of anything.
I'm drawing a blank too, buddy.
Alrighty. The correct answer is Laureline.
Makes sense now.
Oops. Alrighty. That brings us over to Representative Bridget. Would you like to choose?
Let's do by the numbers for 30.
Okay.
I think it's the Ossonts back because I picked the last category. I picked alliteration for 20.
Okay.
Right.
You're so fair, Judge. What the heck?
Yeah, Mike, I think it's your turn.
Okay.
I've been called many things.
All right. Sorry about that. Mike, would you like to choose the category?
Let's try very nice for 20.
Okay. Paulman Farms is known for
Strawberries?
judges.
Yes, that's acceptable.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. And now we take it over to Representative Bridget.
How about we'll do by the numbers for 40.
30 is still available.
Oh, 30. Let's do the 30. Yeah.
Okay. In 2019, Paige Cognetti was elected Scranton's first female mayor. How many mayors held the office before her?
So how about for 30? Am I way off? Judge Moyle, I don't know.
You're close, but that's incorrect. I'm sorry. Valley View, would you like to steal?
Yeah, we're gonna guess 32.
That is also close, but incorrect. The correct answer is 35. So that takes us over to Chris. Would you like to choose a category?
Yes, let's do Bye Bye Birdie for 10.
Okie dokie. In 1919, this local museum hosted a birdhouse contest that was sponsored by the Scranton Bird Club.
Is that the Everhart Museum?
That is correct. Now we go over to Judge Margaret, if you would like to choose a category.
How about ask the expert, Paige Cognetti, for 40? Can I try 40?
Yep. Right, we'll take it over to Paige.
In November 2019, it was my deep honor to be the first woman elected as mayor of Scranton. Can you tell me the name of the city's first mayor?
Hill?
Judges?
That's correct.
Okie dokie.
I did study today.
Great. That brings us over to Mike. Would you like to pick a category?
Let's do alliteration for 40.
Okay. This model train display was last seen publicly in 2018 at the Marketplace at Steamtown.
Time.
Any guesses?
No, I can't think of it.
Alrighty. Local leaders, would you like to steal?
I don't have anything. Bridget, do you?
Thomas the Train? I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Miniature Memories.
I could just interrupt right now. The score is Valley View 50, local leaders 70.
That takes us to Representative Bridget. Would you like to choose the next category?
So I will go with Very Nice for 10.
Okay. What was once located where the Lackawanna County Courthouse stands today?
I'm not sure, but can I defer to my friend, the judge?
Yep.
So Bridget, they said, right? Like berry is in the name. So
yeah,
Blueberry Fields, Blueberry.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't know, or that's just a wild guess. Huckleberry Fields.
Judges, what do you think?
I'm afraid not.
We have a different answer.
Yeah. All right. Team Valley View, would you like to steal?
I knew this.
Was it a raspberry field?
I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. The correct answer is a cranberry bog.
Oh, okay.
That takes us to Chris. Would you like to choose the next category?
Yeah, let's go by the numbers for 40.
Okie dokie. How many men and boys died during the Avondale mine disaster?
We're gonna go 11.
I'm sorry, 11 is incorrect. Local leaders, would you like to steal?
Bridget, do you have any thoughts?
I don't. Like
I would
20? I don't know. What do you think, Judge?
Yeah, I would just be taking a wild guess. So whatever number.
Is 20 your final answer? Okay.
Yes, I guess we'll go with 20, I think.
Okay, I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. The correct answer is 110. But that brings us over to Judge Margaret. Would you like to choose the next category?
How about ask the expert for 30?
Okie take it over to Paige for this one.
When I first came to Scranton, I served as a director on the Scranton School Board at a time of financial distress. This mayor played a pivotal role in the 1877 Scranton labor riot.
Well, I think the last guess that I made, he was the mayor around this time. Terrence Powderly? Like, I thought that was the same. It's either that or I'm going to say Connell. What do you think, Bridget? Do you have a thought?
I don't, Judge. You got to go with this one. I don't know.
I don't think they picked the same guy twice, right?
In 1877.
So I'm going to say, was it Mayor Connell?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Valley View, would you like to steal?
We're gonna go with, I think it was Mayor Archibald.
That is also incorrect. I'm sorry. The correct answer is Robert McCune. So that brings us over to Mike. Would you like to choose the category?
Let's do Very Nice for 50.
Okay. This man was the first postmaster in Scott Township and opened the first tavern there.
I don't know. I have no guess.
Okay.
No guess.
Alrighty. Local leaders, would you like to steal?
You got any guesses in your Bridget? any information at all?
Leighton Tavern, Leighton Road. I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The correct answer is Charles Berry. Right. So that brings us over to Representative Bridget. Would you like to pick the next category?
So let's go with alliteration for 30.
Okay.
You need your
Name of the transit company that established the first electric trolley system.
I don't know. I don't know, Judge. I think
Time.
I don't
Any
know.
guesses? All right. Valley View, would you like to steal?
I got nothing. Sorry.
It's okay. The correct answer is Scranton Suburban.
I have heard of it.
So that brings us to Chris, if you would like to choose the next category.
Let's go Very Nice for 30.
Okay. Current location of the Chamber of Commerce.
Mulberry.
That is correct. And that brings us to Judge Margaret. Would you like to choose?
How about by the numbers for 50?
Okay. This infantry regiment, later nicknamed Men of Iron in World War I, was organized in August 1877 as the Scranton City Guard Battalion when a strike broke out on Lackawanna Avenue.
Bridget,
Time.
do you have it?
I can't help. I don't know.
Oh, how about just the 110?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Valley View, would you like to steal?
Is it the 83rd?
I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. We were looking for the 109th Infantry.
So close.
Okay, I knew it was right in there.
You were really close.
Update, Valley View 80, local leaders 70.
That takes us to Mike. Would you like to choose the category?
Try alliteration again for 50.
Okay. Completed in 1898, this reservoir on Stratford Meadow Brook is commonly called Lake Scranton, but was originally named what by W.W. Scranton?
Time.
Got nothing.
Right.
I have no guess.
Okay. Local leaders, would you like to choose or to steal?
I don't know. What do you think, Bridget? Scranton Springs, or it's alliteration? That's what they're looking for. Do you have anything?
The bridge. I don't know.
I don't know. Do you have anything? Oh.
The answer we were looking for is Burned Bridge. That brings us to Representative Bridget. It's your turn to choose the category.
How about I'll go with ask the expert page for the 50 points. Let's see. I'll go big. Let's see.
All right. Here's Paige.
I am midway through my first term as Scranton mayor. Can you name one of the 3 Scranton mayors who served for 2 non-consecutive terms?
I think it's one of the Connells, Bridget.
Is it?
I was looking at them today, but I don't want to give you the wrong answer. If you got something.
I don't have anything. I 2 non-consecutive. Let's do Connell. I don't know.
Judges?
That's correct.
Good job, Judge.
I was wondering, are they like father and son? The 2 Connells?
I think they are. I think they're father and son. I'd have to double check, but yeah.
Because of the way they fell in the lineup, like I said, oh, maybe these are father.
You're right.
That is a Scranton thing, right?
All righty, that brings us over to Chris. Would you like to choose the next category?
Let's go bye birdie for 50.
Okay. Where in Scranton can these birds be found?
I'm gonna say the Ritz.
That is correct. That brings us back to Judge Margaret, if you would like to choose the next category.
How about bye birdie for 40?
Okay. Located at 434 Wyoming Avenue, this Gothic structure was constructed in 1899 by architect W. Scott Collins. It served as the first headquarters of the International Correspondence School and later housed the offices of the Hudson Coal Company.
Bridget, you got
I'm just thinking of the address, the cultural center.
That's on the rock. That's up a street.
That's northwest. Okay.
So this is down by like Mulberry in Wyoming, right? Like I was counting the blocks. I don't know. And it has a name of a bird. Can you anything?
A bird on it?
I don't know. I got nothing. Oh, the Finch building. Wait. Am I too late?
No, you're good. That is correct. that brings us over to Mike. Would you like to choose the next category?
Let's do Very Nice for 40.
Okay. Music Mountain is great for picking.
Blueberries?
That is correct. Representative Bridget, would you like to choose the point value?
So we'll go for 30.
Okay. These adorn the tops of the former headquarters of the Scranton Life Insurance Company, built in 1916 by Edward Langley.
The Cadden house, the historical house. What is it? Darn it, is that what it is? The Cadden house? I don't know. Scranton Life Insurance Company. Edward Langley.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for a bird on this one.
No.
So. It's okay. Team Valley View, would you like to steal?
I guess Eagle.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. We were looking for owls.
I just want to interrupt, Bridget. It's the Catlin House, but we're not in the Scranton Life building. But thanks for giving us a plug.
Thank you. Well, I know he designed it, right? And
Yes, Edward Langley did design it. Very
I did study that today. Okay, sorry, triggered my mind. Okay.
Good job.
Today. We might not get it right, but we did study.
I did study.
You can tell.
All right, Team Valley View, this is your last question. Two of these majestic birds anchor the clock at the Radisson-Lackawanna station.
I'm going to say eagles.
That is correct.
Sorry. Oh, Paige is back. So congratulations to Valley View. You have 190 points, and excellent job, local leaders, with 160 points. We were sitting here wondering what we were going to do for a tiebreaker if it got to that. So nice close game. You did a great job. And yes, you can tell you studied. You had a lot of information, just shuffled in the wrong order. But we're very grateful to all of you for playing. Chris and Michael, you will return next week, Saturday, May 1st, for the semifinals to face the Riverside team. So we'll have a school face-off on that way. And Judge Moyle and Representative Kosierowski, thank you very much. I hope that you join us again next year. Always a pleasure to see you both. I just want to thank everyone again who helped us with the game show. Our sponsors, People Security and Toyota of Scranton. Our teachers, Kathleen Myers, great job on the game boards. Cindy Sermonero and her sidekick, Casey, great job on the scorekeeping. Sean Murphy and Will Gershie, excellent judges. You were called out a lot tonight. You did a great job judging. And Sean had the extra task of timekeeping. Well done, everyone. I'm Marianne Savakinas, and I will see you all again tomorrow night when we play again. So thank you and have a great night.